what you call in the name of love. In the name of love, name of love, in the name of love.
Why am I so excited to leave? It's just, I guess, my journey to self-discovery. And to see where the next 4 years of my life will take me. I will still be close to home. You know, I'm gonna try and come home every other weekend or so to come home and say hi to my family, even though it is 6 hours away. That may seem like a long ways away, and for some people it is, but for me it's close enough to home to where if I needed anything, I could go back home to get it, or it's just close enough to home where I could visit my family if I needed to or wanted to. But it's still far away enough for me to get used to being on my own, because as a person with a disability, from the time you are born, you rely on your parents pretty much for everything, and it's up to them whether or not they teach you the skills. And I know some families just don't know how to handle a child with disabilities, but for the most part, a lot of families are very gracious and accepting of these disabilities, and they teach their child independence from birth to wherever they are at this point. My parents I am a lucky one. My parents did that for me, and I am now 17 years old and about to move away to college in the next 6 months, and I'm very gracious for everything that they have done for me at this point, and all they have taught me. I'm learning, you know, how to cut up my own food and get myself dressed, and yes, I know how to do those things, but yes, those things are still extremely hard for me, and I still need guidance on those, so I'm still working on those. Often with a disability often with a disability, we learn skills that end up becoming later, you know, the things that people learn when they're, children will learn when they're 5 to 6 years old. They learn how to start using their own silverware. I did not do that, so I learned, I think it was 5 years ago, just how to start cutting things, and that may seem like not a very long time ago, but for me it was, just because I have such a struggle with, you know, little daily tasks. I'm getting better at them, but I still need help with them, so I'm still relying on my parents, and I still will when I move away. But I am really excited to see where my next 4 years takes me and how independent I can become based off of me already having so much independence on my own. But you know, college is a whole different experience from your previous schooling. You know, you're out there on your own. You know, your teachers don't baby you like they do in high school, and they don't necessarily baby you in high school either, but high school still a safety net. You know, if you turn things in late, your teachers will still accept them. If you get a bad grade on your test or quiz, your teacher can let you retake them. You know, if you're absent, they let you know the work that you missed, and that kind of goes away, at least in my school, and I think for most schools, I can't speak for them, but it goes away when you get to 11th and 12th grade, and you do have to start taking on your own responsibility. But in college, you have to do everything yourself. Another thing that I'm going to talk about in a later video is an individualized education plan, which is an IEP, and that just basically has all my goals and things that I need within a year, and I don't have many, but I will still talk about them in a later video. But that does come into play, like if you need extra time on a test or a quiz, you know, you have to ask your teacher yourself to give it to you. Your case carrier won't do it for you, and oftentimes you don't even have a case carrier in high school. In community college, like, I've looked around, and in community college you do have them, but for universities you most likely don't. I'm going to a smaller school, so maybe they'll be more lenient on, you know, my test taking abilities, but I'm not looking for that. Like, if I need to complete a test within an hour and 30 minutes, then I will complete a test within an hour and 30 minutes, because I try not to take up that person's time or my time, because I know I have places to be. So anyway, I guess I'm just looking to, you know, explore what's out there, and explore, you know, yes, Arizona is a city town, and, you know, I know people that are there, but, you know, this really is all about me. You know, I do, like, once you, like, I don't know how to explain to you guys, but I know what I'm thinking in my head. This really is just a journey about yourself, and, you know, you aren't with your friends every day after this. And I'm excited to, like, meet new people and meet, you know, just meet the new people that are going to be in my life through the next 4 years, and meet the people who are willing to help me out, and even the people who aren't. And that's okay, because I have to learn that too. You know, and your friends that were in high school or elementary school, preschool, they're all gonna leave you. Not all of them, but they're all gonna, like, at least for me, all of my friends are going to different schools. And, you know, I'm gonna have to get used to not seeing them every day, but that's okay, because I think you tend to learn more about friendships that way. Like, you put it through the test and see if it does work or if it doesn't work. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see the true friendships that I have with people. I know I have a lot of true friends, and I'm excited to see those relationships progress and grow. And the school that I am going to is a Christian university, and I'm really excited to find my independence in faith and find, like, you know, my way. My hair is just, I'm sorry guys. I'm excited to find my way back, you know, to where I wanted to start in the first place, and just grow my journey within God. And I'm just really excited to see what life has in store. You know, I've had all these plans, and I've had, you know, like, this dream to become a teacher. That's great. And, you know, teaches her students everything that she possibly knows about the struggle of having a disability herself. But, you know, those plans may not work out the way I want them to at first, but I know I'm gonna get where I need to go, and that's what I'm most excited to, because I know there are gonna be bumps in the road. And, you know, I'm not a person that holds her attitude, like, I'm not a person that kind of just goes with the flow all the time. You know, I do get frustrated a lot, and I'm excited to, you know, grow more in patience, because that's not something I have a lot of. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to take whatever journey my life decides to take me on. And I know it's going to be a good one. And I'm going to miss all of my friends and all my family. But they're not that far away. So I think it'll be just fine. Anyway, guys, I know this video is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I feel like I needed to get all the information out there, because I've wanted to share this for a while. Again, I just haven't had the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for my next one.